about the original house, the original Gregory house?
The one what y'all went to in the woods?
Yeah.
That's the original house that they built for our great-grandmother, those Rices.
Okay.
That's the original house for her.
So, and I understand that was a slave house?
That's slave house. I got that message last year, last year before last, or the first to last year, because the man come from Washington, from New York here, and we went there and he analyzed the bricks and the timber, and it was made out of poplar. I think that's what he said that wood. If I don't make no mistake, it wasn't pine or oak. I tell you that. It was another fancy lumber they had in that time.
Mm-hmm. So was that the original?
Original Gregory house, Jeff and Auregia's house. But our uncle lived in it when he got married, and shut that what kind of door Shelley said was hall they called the hound dog or whatever it was. But it had that wide hall, and he closed it up and made a room.
And so how did he get all his land?
Who?
The original Gregory.
Grandma Regis, daddy, those, all that was, they had a plantation. It was 3 brothers. And they went all down by Pine Grove, all Skinner Bottom, all that. This white lady showed me the map of the land. They had a racetrack. They had this everything, went all up there. And as they died out, the younger ones sold it to different ones. But they had a plantation, the 3 brothers.
And so the plantation was then handed down?
Yeah, from generation to generation. And they sold land to different ones. I don't reckon they could keep it up, but didn't want it or something.
Can you, do you know anything about the land loss of great-great-grandfather John Red?
No more than what I heard. Not really, no more than what already been told.
Oh, okay.
No more. Because it was told to me like it was to them, so, because we were too little. And then, back then, people didn't tell children their business. When grown folks went to talk, children went out. They wasn't in there to say, you ain't saying it right. You had to get outside, so that's the difference. We might have could have known more, but we weren't allowed to stay in to listen to more. And in 91, I got acquainted with Frances, and me and Barron had made that book, and I showed it to her. Then she got interested, and then she went to telling me stuff then. And that's how I know so much about it. Then I have to go to the house. Now she told me to come over there. But I ain't been yet, but I'm going.
And what's the name of the book that you helped write?
The Great Growl.
Ah, okay. Do you know about the big uprising, about the big, the Gregory uprising where the white man came and shot into the church and stuff?
Choppy. Well, she had, before that book was printed out so you could get it, she had given me papers on that then, before then. And in the book, they published the book, and you could go up there to the library, right from the, you don't know where it is.
But do you know anything about that situation?
Oh, no more what to say. What we said today. That's all.
Okay.
Said it was a ride, and then the 3 churches pulled out after that ride. Grandma Reed built Mount Olive, Dr. Reed's daddy built Bethel, and some of the Rices built Pine Grove. They split then. Everybody used to walk to Chapel Hill, where we were at that church. They used to walk from over there where I live at to Chapel Hill, and now they can't walk around the corner.
Okay. So you still live here, what's the farthest back you can remember in terms of when the Gregorys were thriving and just were business entrepreneurs and stuff, just like, you know, the Gillespie side? What's the thing you can remember the far back that just hits your memory?
But when we got up we got up large enough, Grandpa was already gone. And my Lizzie and her children did the farming. You could read in the Great Wall. She did the farming. He'll come home once a year. And as we said on the bus, he want my Lizzie to wait on all of us, cook and feed all of us. And he'll bring the girls a doll and the boys a bat and a ball. Every 4th of July, he'll be at home. And all his children would be there and his grandchildren. Toby wasn't here at that time because he died in 36. And my daddy died in 35.
Oh, okay. Okay. And I'm going to put pictures of all the Gregorys and stuff on top of what you're saying, too. In fact, I'm trying to get a little bit. I went to Gary to interview a little bit, and she wouldn't let me interview her. She
when somebody will do something, she ain't feeling good then.
Yeah, she's like, I ain't going to interview with you. So, but let me ask you this question. This will be the last question. Can you, do you remember, and we were talking about it a little bit over here, is any of the people who, black people, doesn't matter who lost their land, do you remember any black people and how, this is about how in the South some black people lost their land. Do you remember any?
Oh, no more than Uncle Bob. That was about the biggest, I reckon the biggest scam in Octavia County.
Do you remember any situation with any particulars of that?
Not really.
Not really?
Because Mr. Ira and them, when the habilitation took their land, they weren't in this part of the country. They was out by Moon Farm. William was telling you about those people, Mr. Ira, Mr. Pelham and them, they were out by Moon Farm. They wasn't in this area.